Hello and welcome to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest updates. We are going to start with this interesting report claiming that Barcelona are set to announce two signings at the weekend. We are going to be looking at that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about a change in coach from the B team, it has been reported that legendary Barcelona defender Rafa Marquez, of course, is set to return to the club, the Barca B team, as the new coach after sacking of Baijuan. We're also going to be looking at that. So guys, as we get right into those stories in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. Barca, Barca, Barca. Close to 2 weeks have passed since the transfer window officially opened for the summer of 2022. However, these weeks have been exceptionally quiet for FC Barcelona, a club that is usually very active in the market. Barcelona have not announced any signings so far, but cannot afford to wait longer given that pre-season is set to begin on July 4th. President Laporta has put several economical levers in place to help Barca kickstart their business. According to reports from Mundo Deportivo, Barcelona are set to announce the signings of Franck Kessie and Andreas Christensen as early as the coming weekend. Both the players' contract run down on Friday, meaning that they will officially be free agents the following day. The Catalans' plans is to announce their signings immediately after they officially part ways with their current clubs. This way, both players will be able to join the team dynamics in time for pre-season, which starts on Monday. Christensen arrived at Camp Nou to reinforce the centre-back department that struggled towards the end of last season, while Gerard Piqué's fitness is under questions heading into the new period. Samuel Umtiti and Clement Lenglet are almost discarded from Xavi's plans. The 26-year-old will face competition from Ronald Araujo and Eric Garcia to break into the starting line-up. It is expected that he will start alongside the Uruguayan, but the potential arrival of Jules Koundé could be another obstacle. Meanwhile, Franck Kessie promises physicality into Barca's finesse-filled midfield, while it remains to be seen as to where he will be deployed. It is speculated that he could play as a backup to Sergio Busquets. So for the longest time, we have been talking about these two players, Franck Kessie and Andreas Christensen. These were already reached with them, by the end of last season, and it was already clear that as soon as they leave their clubs as free agents, they will be heading to Barcelona. And what we are getting now is that Barca are set to announce officially the signings of these two players this coming weekend. So let's be expecting that something of an announcement comes up by Barcelona for their two new signings. Of course, they are all free agents. So far, Barca have not signed any player when it comes to players that are being valued with money. Of course, given the fact that Barca still need to, to get that cash when it comes to the economic levels that were being approved, and they can't go into it as it stands. They can't go into any player right now without money at hand. All we have been talking about is just speculations. Nothing have been concrete so far. And with not much time to waste, Barca need to act. They need to act. This is not a time where we just have to just report about the links, about the interest of the player, whereas there's no action taken by the club. Because at the end of the day, we'll discover that all those players will be hijacked. They will definitely be hijacked by clubs that are better than Barca financially, and at the end of the day, we are the one to be crying, we are the one to be disappointed, which makes no sense at all when we consider the fact that we are in a rebuilding process. So it's terrible how Barca have been going about this transfer business. I don't think it's going as planned. Yesterday we did saw a report saying that Xavi himself, as it stands, he's not happy at all the way things are going. This is not the way Barca planned this window. So let's see how it goes with Christensen and Franck Kessie set to be the new players and will be announced according to this report by the end of this week. It'll be interesting to see how their futures, how their time at FC Barcelona will look like. You know, Christensen for one, Xavi does not see him as that main man at the back, because the honest truth is Christensen is coming to Barca as a backup. Christensen is not coming to be a Barca defender to be playing all the games like how Ronald Araujo does. But Barca want a better partnership with Ronald Araujo. And we've been talking about names like Kalidou Koulibaly and also Jules Koundé. Hopefully Barca get one of them. Then for Franck Kessie, Kessie is a DM, and personally as a fan, I prefer Xavi uses Kessie the most. You know, we can't keep relying on veterans in how many years of play, and you say you're in the transition. It makes no sense. I think if Xavi can be bringing Busquets, but at the latter stages or when he wants to rest Franck Kessie, then it makes sense. That is how some veterans should be treated. Because I really doubt the kind of transition. We keep relying on Busquets to be a starter. Since 2008 to today, Busquets is a starter, and I wonder where Xavi is. I don't know. Seriously, it's really terrible sometimes when we see the way Barca. I don't know if it's because some of these players are from the La Masia that they are treated the way they are, but we need to sacrifice and know that this is a time where there's a transition. This is a new era, and you need to start phasing some of those veterans out of the picture. Then on to the next story of discussion. Former Barcelona defender Rafael Marquez has been chosen to lead Barca B from the next season, while current head coach Sergi Barjuan will be relocated into the technical structure of youth development. As reported by Spanish publication Sport, Marquez has always been a priority for Joan Laporta to take charge of Barca's subsidiary. The option was explored last season too, but was rebuffed by some reasons. Apart from Marquez, former defender/midfielder Javier Mascherano was taken into consideration too, but he now works as the head coach of Argentina's under-20 team. Since the option of Marquez was let go last season, the president asked Barjuan to take over. On a personal level, Laporta is extremely grateful for how Barjuan handled the matters, especially after he was asked to take care of the first team too after Ronald Koeman was relieved of his duty. In any way, now that he will work at the grassroots level as second to Jose Ramon Alexanco, director of Barca's grassroots football, Marquez will now finally take the job of the B team, which will be called Barca Athletic again from next season onwards. The B team was not that in the best form under Sergi Barjuan. He was really struggling with time there, and I think it was the right decision for President Laporta to make a change. Barca B have been going down and down in recent years, which is not good. And definitely, it was time to make a change when it comes to the coach. And Barjuan was not just sacked, as in sacked to go away, at least he was sacked, given a new role. So let's see if this new guy, Rafael Marquez, a former Barca player, will do well to bring the club where they were in the past. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video, and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please make sure to do so. Until next time, bye bye.